Today is going to be a matter of not necessarily if you want to catch fish, but if you want to catch fish versus catching big fish. This is the first time we have not had to drive 16 hours for our fishing destination. We're actually fishing my home water. See if we can put something together.
You may run for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Let me tell you, the God's gonna cut you down. Let me tell you, the God's gonna cut you down.
Smoked it! Fishing in the summertime on these western lakes is something that can be a serious challenge as an angler. These reservoirs will raise up 30, 40 feet in the summertime and then drop twice as much in the wintertime. So these fish are constantly moving. Trying to match the hatch midsummer, you really got to make sure that you're throwing something they're going to like. To try a little topwater first thing in the morning. There he is. It's a good start. Yeah. Look at how fat that dude is. Both hooks too. He just choked that thing. He said, not in my house. Not today. Yes, sir. That was wicked. So this morning, I'm actually throwing Strike King Sexy Dog Jr. And the reason why I like the Sexy Dog Jr. is because it moves a lot of water. It's got a big, wide wobble. If you let it, you can slow it down, you can speed it up. You can really adjust your cadence any way you want to fit what the fish are looking for. It's just a really versatile bait. And right out of the package, that bait is just perfectly balanced, perfectly set up with the hooks, the split rings. Everything is perfect on that bait, so you can buy it off the shelf, take it out to the water, not have to change anything, and just start catching fish. And that's awesome. That's the crazy thing about these clear water reservoirs. These fish can see that bait from a mile away, and you got to use something super natural, something with a lot of noise too to draw them in, because they may not be sitting on all these points or all these bluffs. They could be in 20 foot of water and see that thing up in 10, and they'll come shooting up into it. That's why I'm using this Sexy Dog Jr. That Sexy Dog Jr. right there is natural color, and it's a smaller one, so it actually matches the size of the bait fish that these fish are hitting. Now in the fall time, after the shad have grown up a bit, that's when I'll pull out the big one. But for this midsummer fishing season right now, I gotta be as close to that bait size as I can. Jeez! Holy cow! Smoked it! Oh, he's barely buttoned on the back end. He's shaking it off. That fish has got some shoulders. Coming in hot. Smoked it. Ah! Oh man, thanks for, oh, it's because my hook is all bent. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good Lake Powell largemouth right there. Look at that thing, dude. Let's let him go. No, there he goes. Dadgum. Booyah. That's the ticket. Sexy Dog Junior. Some people like to tie a monofilament or fluorocarbon leader. I like to go straight braid. I don't want any slack in that line. Especially when making these long casts. You gotta set the hook, and if you have any bit of stretch, you could lose a fish.
We rise at 4 a.m., driven by an overwhelming passion. We're driven by the beasts that roam the waters of this great country. We don't think about stress, or bills, or Monday. We're fishermen, always ready. And as for the gear we hold, trust is everything. Never again should you sacrifice strength for style. The Team Lose Pro TI Speed Spool. Built for anything you set the hook on.
Origins is brought to you by Dick Seebeck Wheels and Tires, Power Pole, Costa Del Mar, Lose, Strike King, Yeti Coolers, Toe Dog, and Super Chips.
So this week, we're actually filming on my home body of water here at Lake Powell, which is kind of cool because the last time I filmed here, I was actually on another show called My Kind of Fishing, and the time before that, I was on another show, Bass West USA. So coming back to Lake Powell, something that's really kind of cool. This is the first time we're bringing Origins to the LP. Lake Powell, here on the Colorado chain of lakes, this is the first body of water on the Colorado chain of lakes. And Glen Canyon Dam here was completed in 1963, and it took 17 years to fill up this body of water. There's over 27 million acre feet of water storage in this lake. I love this area, the whole area around it. We're not too far away from Zion, Bryce, the Grand Canyon, Moab, Arches, Canyonlands, all these other cool parks and places to be. And actually in the summertime, over 3 million visitors will come here to Lake Powell to come check it out. And that's pretty cool. Oh geez! Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was a gargantuous smallmouth. That was like a 4-pound smallmouth out here in the middle of nowhere. You've got to be kidding me. You got to make sure that your bait looks as natural as possible. For smallmouth, you can go out and catch a dozen smallmouth on something chartreuse and bright. They're just aggressive. But for bigger fish like these largemouth, you got to really target more of a natural presentation. That's a good smallmouth. He's got some shoulders on him. He's not very big, but he's got some shoulders on him, man. He is angry. Yeah. It's not a smallmouth. Look at how dark that dude is. That's a better smallmouth for this lake. Yeah.